Hello everyone, please welcome back to my channel. I don't know how the audio is, but I hope you all are doing well, and the power has been off today for a very long time. It's going on and off a lot, and I was doing another setup but that did not work out, and whatever little of daytime we have left, I'm trying to make the most of it. So I am really sorry for this weird setup and weird lighting. I was trying to set up a very bizarre lighting setup, but that did not work out. Anyways, the book that I want to talk about in this video is The Prophet by Khalil Gibran, and I think everyone has heard about this book or have heard about this author, and I just wanted to say some of my favorite lines from this book. And if you don't know what this book is, sorry, if you don't know what this book is about, it is about a prophet. The Prophet is his most mystical and powerful work and is illustrated with the author's own enchanting drawings, so which is really good, and I will show you one of my favorite illustrations of his. They're all fabulous, really, but I will show you one of my favorites. It's one of the last two, so I really like it. Can you see? Yes, this one. It's good. I've highlighted so much of this book, as you can see, with a purple highlighter I used for this book. For a particular book, I most definitely use purple highlighters or some other highlighter that I prefer. There are so many wonderful lines. It's just like you could underline the whole thing probably if you would, but and the first illustration is kind of scary, but that's fine. So I will go to a random page and read you some of it, I guess. I've highlighted a lot, but I want to give you the best of the best examples of how the book is. For self is a sea boundless and measureless. Say not, I have found the truth, but rather I have found a truth. Say not, I have found the path of the soul. Say rather, I have met the soul walking upon my path. When you part from your friend, you grieve not, for that which you love most in him may be clearer in his absence, as the mountain to the climber is clearer from the plain. And let your best be for your friend. You talk when you cease to be at peace with your thoughts, and when you can no longer dwell in the solitude of your heart. You live in your lips, and sound is a diversion and a pastime. And in much of your talking, thinking is half murdered. There are those among you who seek the talkative through fear of being alone. The silence of aloneness reveals to their eyes their naked selves, and they would escape. And there are those who talk and without knowledge or forethought reveal a truth which they themselves do not understand. And there are those who have the truth within them, but they tell it not in words. In the bosom of such as these, the spirit dwells in rhythmic silence. And I do some of these like stars also when I have highlighted too much on a single page, which just distincts it from the rest of the passage or prose. It is enough that you enter the temple invisible, but you who are born of the mountains and the forests and the seas can find their prayer in your heart. Thou art our need, and in giving us more of thyself, thou givest us all. There are not, beauty is life when life unveils her holy face. But you are life, and you are the veil. Beauty is eternity gazing at itself in a mirror, but you are eternity, and you are the mirror. Some of the prose like really so, and then the people of the place where the prophet has stayed for so long has been asking him about like random things and each and everything about life and like food, drinks, and buildings and whatnot, like materialistic things, and also like love and your children and everything. So then this lady who is like very close with this gentleman who has been staying here, her name is Almitra. She spoke saying, "We would ask now of death." And he said, "You would know the secret of death, but how shall you find it unless you seek it in the heart of life? For life and death are one, even as the river and the sea are one." Which is like a really good explanation of it. Like some of us struggle to understand what life and death really means, and it's just very distinctly says it. Like whether you believe it or not is up to you, but here it is. Trust the dreams, for in them is hidden the gate to eternity. And what is it to cease breathing but to free the breath from its restless tides, that it may rise and expand and seek God? Okay. Only when you drink from the river of silence shall you indeed sing. I will read you the last page if I have highlighted anything from it. I've highlighted the last line. A little while, a moment of rest upon the wind, and another woman shall bear me. Alright. Yet you shall not deplore having known blindness, nor regret having been deaf. For in that day you shall know the hidden purposes in all things, and you shall blaze darkness as you would blaze light. Could you but see the tides of that breath, you would cease to see all else. And if you could hear the whispering of the dream, you would hear no other sound. I think I have convinced you to read this book, The Prophet by Khalil Gibran, and I really enjoyed reading it so much, and that I am making a separate video about just one book. And let me know in the comment section if you would like in-depth videos about like any single book that I have read before or I have not read before. I would love to do those eventually with a better lighting setup. I would try. And what I want to ask opinion on is about the audio. I don't really know about the audio. I would see how it is. Otherwise you wouldn't see the light of the day, but that's okay. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please be kind enough to like this video and share this video with your bookish friends in the community and also in your life. And I thank you sincerely from my heart for sticking around for so long, and even like every even one person sticks along for these short types videos. It's just a really nice feeling. And if you want to come back, you can subscribe as well.